thinking of heading.
Oh yeah, back to school. We're gonna start that school arc, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I'll go
you sure
too.
are gonna start that high school shenanigans.
What are spirits? You could say they're an invisible presence that permeates our entire world. You could say they're the font of spirit arts, feeding off the mana from human mana lobes. You could say they're the guiding hand that turns the wheel of all existence in Rize Maxia. In other words, the symbiotic relationship between human and spirit is at the core of every facet of our lives. But we don't know when this relationship began. How did humans and spirits relate before our modern spirit art culture? What was the world like then?
Didn't you do
It's
something?
hopeless. Once again, the sun is setting without any answers in sight.
This is Fenmont? The sun never rises.
Also, there's an optional.
I'm thinking of heading to the marketplace.
Cutscene
Hey, you mind if I
that
tag along?
I tripped into, and in that cutscene they explained that the army came in and took a bunch of research papers from the professor that died at the start of the game, and they remark about how like when they did it, they did it under they were doing it as like a part of their investigation to find Jude.
Ever since Professor
And
House disappeared, I've been up to my ears in
then,
work.
like, after,
Where did he
like-
go anyway? And why would he disappear the day he won the Hal Prize?
Something must have happened to him. Just between us. Remember how the
Really?
military
And I'm like,
came
oh,
in
man, I
and searched
like
the
how these
school on
kids
the
are
day the
calling out that
professor
bullshit.
disappeared? When they went
Yeah.
through his office, they confiscated every document of his they could find.
So that investigation wasn't related to the warrant out for Jude?
That was their official reason, but I wonder what their real objective was. First, his reward was rescinded without explanation, then everything he ever worked on was confiscated. There's nothing normal about that.
What was the professor even working on?
I heard he was researching a theory that involved using spirits without providing them any mana.
Is that even possible?
Apparently he'd had some success, but I wouldn't get too interested if I were you. If you stick your nose too far into it, you might disappear too.
Come on, don't say things like that.
Greedy.
Do you think he knew that?
So
spiders
that means
existed?
Professor House was researching something similar to the Lance of Kresnik.
I like to think that he didn't.
And he just accidentally
Like
like
he just happened to come up with the theory, and then the fucking
I like to think this is all like random happenstance and coincidence. Like he just
the
accidentally
Back in
government,
Fenmont
this
after a
guy
5-year absence.
made up a theory.
I never
on
imagined my
something
return would be like
that
this.
we already have, and we can't disclose exists.
well, you know.
Because I think that their train of thought is that if he does go through with the research, he'll eventually figure out he'll eventually figure out that to do it you have to kill spirits, and they don't want people to know that about the fact that spirits can die. It's like the one room I can go into. There's nothing here.
You need to get better. That guy's running through the halls. You need to get
It's a
better.
hospital, sir.
It's a medical school, not a hospital. You're in the Talum Medical School, not the Talum Hospital.
Oh man, doing that thing where it's like after kind of not being sick, now, like, I'm taking every bit of phlegm that's built up in my body.
Gross. I mean, same. That's what I was doing last week.
I think it's like once I walk out of here, I look at the mini map and I realize that there's like an NPC that I can't interact with on the rope, and so I get too close to the rope.
There she is, the girl in red.
Yep. Hey, it's that bitch.
I know you. Yes, yes, yes! I finally get to finish you off! And it's not even my birthday.
Don't like, I just really
Sorry to
don't
interrupt
like
your little
dying.
psychotic episode, but we really need to ask you something.
Not everything can be.
Because,
Why would I
like,
answer you, Claude?
it's
Wait, I have
I'm
seen
in the
you
middle
before.
of This like RPG
Is
where
it
like
possible?
people are talking about
Are you
political shit,
Lady Nadia
and
of
then
House
all
Travis?
she wants to do
Huh?
is shit
I
talk
seem
hard
to be
work,
correct.
and it's like,
But what would
it's a
compel an
weird-
heiress
it's
of
like
one of the
when you
6
go
ruling
from, like,
houses to
oh,
spy
let's
for
have
Azure?
this high
I don't know
intelligent
anything about that
conversation
stinking
down to, like,
house.
oh, this
I'm
conversation.
Agria the Shadowless of the Chimeriad.
The Chimeriad
Hard
again?
work is
So you're working for Gaius.
stupid.
What's it to you?
And she phrases
tried to destroy
it
the Lance of
almost
Kresny.
exactly like
Well,
that. And it's-
duh.
We want to destroy it too. That makes us
honestly,
allies.
My issue
If you know where the
is
lance was taken, tell us.
sometimes I feel like she's
Like I
either
tell you anything.
overacting or
Please,
underacting,
you want to
depending
destroy
on,
it for the
like,
same reason we do,
like,
right?
the
'Cause it's
dramatic
dangerous?
of the character.
You reek.
Don't shit talk hard work.
I've got an idea. Before I destroy the lance, I'll use it to blast Rashigul to itty-bitty bits.
What is your problem? We're working our butts off to save the
Isn't the
world,
one where
and
she,
you
like,
think it's funny to
scurries
stand in our
Crap.
way?
You really do stink.
I was
What
like,
are you,
so,
5?
Like I was like.
You think you can
I was
fill the
just
world
not
with
into this
rainbows
character, I
and
was
kittens just by
disappointed in,
working
like,
hard?
Nearly everything about her up until she just walks away.
That
But then
sweet
she
reek
turned
of yours is
around
giving
and
me
just
brain
said,
decay.
Hard work sucks.
What's
and
your
then
beef
she
with hard
runs away
work?
again, and I'm immediately
Zip it,
like,
you little pimple,
oh, this is a
or I'll
terrible
pop you.
character.
Excuse me?
I still remember the agony you caused me that day.
This girl is making my head
forgot
hurt.
This was a boss fight, so when you said you got invited to start the next fight, I was like, oh, you fought the king guy who fucking fucked you up.
No fear.
You seriously stink.
What the hell?
Stand in our way and we'll be forced to put you down.
Whatever. Tell him we got rid of the damn stink around here.
Let's go. Roger.
That's it.
Always
Feeling it?
Nice job.
Run into that
I'm sorry, everyone.
Everyone's dead.
No. Someone threw a life bottle right before they died. Like, literally, with their dying breath, they were like, life bottle. That's why you can't use items right now. Someone threw it.
I think
I can't believe you're
it
not-
happens 2 more times in the fight.
I want you to know I was disappointed in you that you didn't murder the mobs. Like, immediately murder the mobs.
Not yet. Sorry, everyone.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not until this fight that I figured out.
Won't stop me! Rally the soul from Branch's life. No way! Jude!
Just kidding.
Rally the soul.
want to do a
Feeling it
tutorial?
now. Rally the soul from Francis
Tutorial?
Light. Time you burn to a crisp.
There,
Sorry, everyone.
This won't stop me. I'll help.
It's not even about that, it's about how you get hit by the mystic card. I would believe you. Are you telling me that's what happened?
Always one step ahead.
I mean, like, it's hard to miss. He, like, has a giant exclamation above her head. Oh, wow. It's a good thing you have that character in your party to steal items to make your non-stars that I specifically told you that they'd be able I forgot, I didn't hear.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever.
Time for a duet.
Telling you
But
about it.
I can't sing.
I won't get through.
This is me trying to figure out how to play the game. Also realizing that I don't know
Oh man, what's going on? My punches don't murder it. Oh.
I'm feeling it now.
Onward.
Energize.
The game is trying to tell you how to play it. And you're just like, nah, I'm good. By the way,
They won't get through.
you know, it's
Time for a duet.
But I can't sing.
oh, I understand like going to get it by
Energize.
Go.
God. All of your all of I would have made this But you are adamant it is not meant to be
Don't worry. I'm here with you. Look out. One. Roger. Ruination Bang! I shall provide support. Forward.
Rally the soul. Energize.
Come back, please. Now, forward. Time for a duet.
I can't sing. I'm feeling it
time for a duet.
Looking good. Don't worry. I'm here with you. Onward. Far too close. Strike. Far too close. Roger. Far too close. Ruination Bang! Oh, sorry.
Just
You're pathetic.
No, sorry. Let's go. Roger.
You have to be kidding me.
What's wrong?
Mila, I don't stink, do I?
No, you're totally fine.
when you said you
Did
didn't
I
do it
ask
badly,
you?
I was like, oh, last time we said that it was against the Hammer Zam, and he didn't really do that bad. Then
I won't let
So this is a
All right, I feel much.
travesty. I'm gonna say that right now. That was a fucking travesty.
I should warn you. I'm still not used to the sensation of sweating during exertion. Couple that with my somewhat clumsy sword grip,
I'm still
and
a little
well,
clumsy. I might
you might
just
consider being a little more
accidentally make
I'm
cooperative.
not
you
used
in
to
the
this
face.
thing that you people call
Where is the lance?
sweat.
A secret passageway runs under the laboratory. It connects to Orta Palace.
And that is...
That's the palace Noctigal rules from.
I've never heard of this passageway.
Is it still usable?
Only if you're a worm. It's caved in now.
I do.
So
now
we
that
can't
I have
use
time
it.
to think about it, wonder
Hey, get back here!
how.
Maxwell, one of these days, I'm going to rip that pretty face of yours to pieces!
She's one of the Chimeriad.
And you, pimple!
Considered
Listen
one
up.
of the,
Work, work,
one of
work
the
as hard as that scrawny body
like,
of yours can
one
handle,
of the
and you'll
4
still wind up
people
with only
that
2
are known
things:
for taking
Jack
on an army
and
by
Squat.
themselves.
Why do you say stuff like that? That girl has serious issues.
Used to be,
Orta
Rock
Palace,
vulnerability.
the enemy stronghold.
We should be careful.
But they
I
don't
know.
explain that.
Let's check things out
until
first.
A side skit later, I think.
Why did that Agria girl say such awful
Oh,
things
no.
to me? Is that wretched
think
little urchin
Warriorz
actually
doesn't know about
nobility?
Yes, I do believe that she is the scion of the Travis family. The Travis estate was destroyed by arson a few years ago. Most of the Travises died in the blaze.
She lost her whole family? No wonder she turned out that way.
How interesting. You can sympathize with someone you despised mere seconds ago.
Yeah, I guess that's the kind of thing Agria would say reeks of naivete.
Perhaps she would. But I find it to be a kind and gentle
Maybe
smell.
they just know about
I
the
agree.
Chimeriad,
Oh
not
dear.
who's in it.
Perhaps we're starting to smell a bit cheesy ourselves.
Thanks, you guys.
I mean, after all, who is it? Rowan. Well, I mean, I guess it didn't matter. Rowan didn't recognize Pressa, but I don't think he saw Pressa before the whole. Oh, this is the Chimeriad. But I don't remember. The point is, she's a liar, plans for hire. I always like the little butterflies floating around.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat too.
You get more butterflies as you expand your Lilia more and more.
I super forgot about it.
Thanks,
after that fight.
Oh well. Hey, look, Louise. You get to level up too sometimes.
It's a good thing I have that ability to do that gives you 100% experience for being aggro. Whatever, she still gets 100% experience.
I'm just saying, she's a good healer.
Come on, guys. Let's pick up the pace. Huh? Where is everyone?
Hold up!
Leia, when'd you get so slow?
What? You're the one who got fast!
I agree with Leia.
Really?
This is horrible! Humiliating Jude while playing tag was like my favorite hobby!
She calls the game tag, but when Leia caught me, it was always a full body tackle.
I guess I'll always have those memories.
Leia, you don't need to give up so quickly. There are always alternate methods to catch Jude.
Fireball! Fireball!
What are you doing? Ah!
There. See? There are lots of ways to tag him without making physical contact.
You're right. Thanks, Mila.
It's
Oh, man.
technically not a
I should have
tag
just let her
if
tackle me.
she gets hit by a fireball.
No, it counts. It counts.
Second thing Leia needs to do is figure out how to throw a fireball.
I mean, she can kind of throw a fireball. if she link arts with Jude and Jude does Phoenix Plunge, they have some kind of like super fireball spike attack or some shit like that.
Jude just conspires against himself, link arts with her, and then does the attack so she
I
can just
figured
throw the
security would be
fireball at
tighter than
him.
this.
I don't suppose we could just charge inside.
That wouldn't be prudent. This is their stronghold.
We're gonna play the Let's Not Do Anything Mila Says game.
Yeah, let's do the smart thing and not
Rowan?
listen to the person. who
What's
wants
the
to
matter?
run it.
I was just
Run and
weighing
gun.
options.
Oh no,
I
this
think
time
Jude
Mila
might
doesn't
have the right idea here.
do it.
Whoa, hey now, are you serious? For once, Mila's telling us to be cautious and not charge in.
For one.
This time
Do you have a
Mila's
plan?
telling us not to charge in.
More of a hunch, actually.
Time to
Shall we
not
test
charge
it?
or time
If
to
it's
charge
good enough for
in.
Rowan, count me in.
And then he explains how the whole this is the most terrible city of all time to have a castle in because the city's not fortified.
Stop right there!
They actually invaded the city.
Oh yes, if he actually
I'll
ran,
help.
it's like unfortunately for us, if he actually ran through the front door.
Let's go!
Gather the spirit. I'll help.
Try light! Sunfork! Hit!
For us to
Is fighting the only answer?
Yeah, exactly. Don't you know that's how that works?
Any reinforcements?
Looks clear. But this is the king's house. Shouldn't he have more soldiers?
It could be a trap.
No doubt the Rashagal army has already been deployed for war with Azul.
Yeah.
But wouldn't they tighten security around the royal palace in wartime? Except for the natural and man-made barriers that protect Fenmont in the north and south, it has few defenses in the event of a siege. If the enemy army breaches its walls, the city is as good as fallen. Troops are wasted here in wartime, so the majority of them are deployed to fortify the naval defenses in Fort Kandala.
That makes sense.
It's like,
But it
oh, the
also
city
means war is
sucks,
imminent.
But
We can't
if
waste
they
this
break
opportunity.
through, then we lose.
Indeed.
Okay. They have no last line of defense. They only have a first line of defense.
This is a lotus ring, a device that ferries people throughout Order Palace. We must use it to proceed further.
That's not how, that's
All
not
aboard?
how that's not what that means. It's actually not what that means. Because there is a line of defense here. It's just
Wow!
weaker
Order
than,
Palace
you
is
know,
huge!
other places.
And it's so sparkly and pretty! I've never seen anything like it!
The entirety of Orda Palace was made out of a single lumen tree. They channeled spirits to grow it into the shape of this giant palace in just 5 years.
Sure is.
This is a single tree? Wow! Their spirit arts are incredible!
Oh, you guys actually believe me?
No, not at all! We just thought it sounded true!
Isn't that the same thing?
Well, and we'll be invading the castle next time.